everybody, this is Kim. Welcome back. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to be talking about just some random things that I think about and wonder if people do things the same way I do. Masks, hot bags, knocking, and a few other things. So this should be a pretty quick video, but I wanted to share these thoughts with you. Before we get started, I would love it if you could please subscribe to my channel. And also, if you enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up. That'd be fantastic. Let's get started. Okay. So, just some things I think about. You know, I always wonder if people do things the same way I do. What do other delivery people do in certain situations? I thought I'd list some of the things that I tend to think about and see what you have to say. Please comment on the questions. You know, put some comments down below. I'd love to read the comments. It's really interesting. We're all so different and yet the same in so many ways. Okay, so my first thing is masks. I live in Southern California, and in the county right now where I live, we have a mask mandate that says we have to wear them inside public places. You don't have to wear them outside unless you're in close quarters with someone, but inside you need to. So I do wear masks when I get out of the car and go to the restaurant to pick up the order. I see a lot of people who don't, but I always wear my mask when I pick up the food. I do not wear it in the car while I'm alone driving from the restaurant to the customer's house after I've dropped it off or whatever. I don't wear my mask in my car, especially when I'm eating by myself. If it's a leave by the door delivery, I do not wear my mask as I walk up to the house to deliver. I'm going to knock on the door and just put it down, right? I'm not going to see anybody. If it's a hand it to the customer, I will wear my mask. I'm vaccinated. I wear the mask to show my respect for others, that I care about their health, and will take the simple precaution to potentially protect them. What's your opinion? Do you wear a mask when picking up the food? When driving to the customer's location? When you walk up to their house for a leave it at the door delivery or a hand it to me delivery? Do you live in an area that mandates mask wearing, or is it optional, or they don't care at all? I don't know. I don't know if there's any states that don't have some sort of mask recommendations, but yeah, you know, who knows? I only know about where I live. Okay, knocking and ringing the bell. So I only knock or ring the bell if the customer asks me to. If it's explicitly in the delivery instructions, hey, please ring the bell. Or hey, please knock loudly, I can't hear, or something. I will knock and ring if it's a hand it to me delivery, obviously, or an alcohol delivery where I need ID, otherwise I don't. I do not ring the bell. I do not knock. I try to walk up to the house quietly so I don't alarm a dog if there's a dog on the other side of the door. I used to knock lightly when I would deliver just to let them know the food had arrived, but so many people said they hate when delivery drivers knock and ring the bell, so I no longer do that. There's nothing in the Doordash training or any of the information that tells you to knock or not to knock. So it's kind of, I think, a personal choice. I let the app notify the customer that the food has been delivered. What about you? Do you knock? Do you ring the bell? Or you just let the app notify the customer? Hot bags. Okay, this is another one that was interesting, and I think about this a lot. I do not take my bag with me to the restaurant to pick up the food. I see some people that do. They carry it with them into the restaurant to put the food into the bag. I always put the food into the hot bag in my car, if it fits. There are some gigantic bags that won't fit, but if it fits in there, it's going into the insulated bag. I have two insulated bags with me usually, so if I have two orders, I will separate them. so they're not in with each other. I do not carry the entire bag up to the customer's house. I grab the food out of the bag and walk it up to the customer. I leave the bags in the car. Do you use a hot bag? Do you bring it with you to the restaurant? Do you carry it up to the person's house when you're delivering? Do you separate orders if you have picked up food from more than one customer? These are the things I think about, yeah. So this is something that happens every single time I'm out, it's so silly, but when the customers text you, thank you, I really enjoy those texts. After the delivery, they'll say, hey, thank you, whatever. Stay safe, or, just couple little words. Even if they tipped low, when they say thank you, it means a lot. It's an extra step that they don't have to do. I always make sure to respond to them, either by giving them a thumbs up on their message or saying you're welcome or have a nice day or whatever. It only takes a second, and I feel like they took that extra step to thank me. I can take that extra step to respond back to them. Do you respond to customers that send you texts thanking you for delivering their food? I don't know. I bet a lot of people don't. Okay, here's another issue, parking. So, personally, I never park in people's driveways. I don't turn around in people's driveways unless they live at the end of a very long driveway and I had to drive up there to deliver the food or something. I stay in the street. I never park in front of a fire hydrant, a red curb, or a handicap spot. To me, it's not worth getting a ticket or getting towed. Instead, I'll park where I can walk a little. That doesn't make any sense. I'll park where I can, and I'll walk a little. There we go. That makes more sense. I never leave my car turned on. I never leave my keys in the car. And to be honest, I don't even leave it unlocked. How do you handle these tough parking situations? I see so many people that just randomly park anywhere they want. Especially in apartment buildings, you see double parked cars everywhere with their flashers on, and I don't know, to me it's not worth the risk. What about you? How do you deal with it? Okay, so texting and calling the customer. This is a controversial topic that I brought up before, and I got some interesting input. But how often and when should you call or text the customer regarding their order? I do text if I've been waiting and the pickup time has come and gone to let them know about the delay. I usually wait until at least 5 minutes after the pickup time and let them know, hey, I'm still here at the restaurant. Your food's not ready yet. I just want to let you know, And then if it gets to a point where I'm going to unassign, oh God, I've been here almost 15 minutes. I'm not waiting here any longer. I will also text them and say, hey, the food's still not ready. I'm going to be unassigning this order. Another person will be assigned and come pick it up for you. Just let them know that I've been waiting too long. And maybe they don't care. Maybe, I don't know. If it was me, and I knew that my person was sitting at the restaurant waiting, and they've already told me, hey, I'm waiting, it's still here, and then all of a sudden, I no longer have a delivery person assigned, I'd be like, hey, what's up, So I just like to give them a heads up, let them know what's going on. They can like it or not like it, but at least they're aware of what's going on. That's my theory behind it. I never actually call unless there's a problem with the order and I need clarification and they're not answering the text. If you're at the restaurant and they're like, oh my God, we don't have any more chocolate shakes. I try texting, hey, is vanilla okay? They don't have any chocolate. If they don't respond, then I might call them. I'll also call if it's handed to me customer order and they're not answering the door. I will call them then. Or if I need a gate code and they're not responding to the text, I'll call them hey, I need a gate code, or I can't find your house, or whatever. Hey, there's a dog sitting on your porch, something like that, I'll call them. But usually I just text. And if it's nothing important, I just pretty much leave them alone because I don't want to be a pest. Just want to give them their food, right? When do you text? Under what circumstances? And when do you think it's better to call the customer instead of text? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about this. Anyways, thanks for watching. I found this little graphic of a TV. I thought it was cute. Anyways, what do you think about? What sorts of things do you wonder how other delivery drivers deal with situations? Do you have any questions you'd like to ask or ideas that you'd like to share? List them below. It'll be interesting to see what people think about, and get some responses. It's great. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you found it interesting. I really appreciate you and hope you're making lots of money. See you next time.